now for John Freddie Francis Sr. Wrongful conviction for over 20 years. We need freedom now.
Wow. It could have been anybody if that was the case. Like you said, if he was good for other crimes.
At least 5 or 6 different murders is documented. You know what I mean? All throughout my paperwork, he was arrested and he was jailed for a few murders. You know what I mean? A couple of them happened in front of her house, so she know. But yeah, so it could have been pretty much anybody. You know what I mean? The man had bodies under his belt. I can't deny that.
Damn. So while he killed your relative?
I believe it was just out of jealousy. You know what I mean? Or that's what I believe, but I really can't say because I wasn't there that night. I just know that he had called me. My cousin had called me and told me that he wanted me to come and pick him up because them three was together. But so they was in front of his house, because in front of Clem's house down in Portman Square, where Clem stayed at the time. So they was in front of his house, and Clem wanted to ride with his weapon, and my cousin was on parole, so he didn't want to ride with a weapon. So he told Clem, he's like, "Nah," he's like, "We're not leaving until you take your weapon back to the house." And so they were. My cousin was on the phone with one of his female friends, and at the time, Clem was, playing, hitting him with body shots. My cousin told him to quit. He continued. So my cousin hit him with some body shots, dropped him to the ground. When he rose up, he just started shooting. Killed my cousin, and he shot Brother Jay.
Damn.
Yeah. So, but they say that it was because my cousin wouldn't. So my cousin's his daughter's mother was killed by her ex-boyfriend, and all she had is like my cousin, our family, and her auntie, which is her mother's sister. And so one of the homies, the guy Corey, who wrote the affidavit saying that Clem's mother admitted to him that she didn't see anyone. He was robbed. He robbed a guy, shot him in the chest. The guy was coming to court, and so my cousin's daughter's auntie was a witness to this. So he wanted my cousin, he wanted Wheatley to, to knock off his daughter's auntie. And we was like, I'm not doing nothing like that. You know what I mean? So he was kind of salty behind that as well.
Wow.
So, yeah. So it's kind of convoluted, but, you know what I mean? But this is what it is.
Yeah, it sounded like dude was a bad dude anyway.
I mean, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and like I said, the man had, some senseless bodies under his belt, but nevertheless, he had bodies under his belt.
And these other families knew that too, quite sure,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. You know what I mean? And other families were after him. That's the whole purpose of him moving to Parker Square right on the 12 up under us. You know what I mean? That's why he did that.
He was looking for protection when he came down there.
Pretty much. That's the only thing I can see, because he was living in Kansas. That's where, that's all I've ever known he lived. So he moved from Kansas to over there up under us.
It did some snake shit and
exactly, and ended up getting bit himself. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, it could have been a Kansas nigga for all he know they got it.
Exactly. We don't know because he was in Kansas when he got killed.
Yeah. Damn.
His mother, based on that statement that he made to his mother, she's pointing the finger at him ever since. And innocent man, I have documents to prove. You know what I mean? I was at home on house arrest. Like I was at home on house arrest.
Y'all, you can prove that you was nowhere near there.
Yeah, and the state of Kansas they acting oblivious. They're not honoring none of this.
Well, hold up. You say you was on house arrest?
I was at home on house arrest.
So they got GPS, they know where you at all times.
They say that, according to them, my box was malfunctioned, is what they say. They say their excuse is that I unplugged it, but I have the records from the house arrest box. You know what I mean? So I know since I turned the box in that they examined it. There was nothing wrong with this box. You know what I mean? But they're not honoring none of this.
They just looking for somebody to stick it to.
Pretty much, that's all it is. You know what I mean? This is I was the one with the record, and already in prison for shooting a violent crime. You know what I mean? They took a chance, is what it is. They took a chance, and things fell in their favor.
And hit you with the whammy.
Hit me with the whammy. The jury deliberated a total of they started deliberating Wednesday, and they didn't come back with a guilty verdict till Monday. So they deliberated most of Wednesday, all day Thursday, all day Friday, and Monday morning when they came back from the weekend, they found me guilty.
Damn.
So yeah, this is enough to show that I mean, I don't think they believe I did, that I had anything to do with it. It's just that the bondsman, that the statement from the bondsman, it made them think that I knew what was going on before it happened.
Wow. Is this a black bondsman or a white guy?
A white guy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He didn't want to lose his bread.
Yeah, that's where it all started at. He didn't want to lose the $500,000 that he posted for me to be released. You know what I mean? And it just makes sense that he figured, like, if the homicide detectives are looking for me for a murder, the chances are that I get picked up whether I did it or not. And once I'm in custody, he would no longer be liable for the $500,000 that he had bonded me out on.
It's scandalous as fuck.
Yeah, and so that's how it got started. And then he told them that he wasn't cooperating or anything like that. Once I was in custody, they tried to get him to cooperate. He wouldn't. But when he got caught trying to fence the diamonds from the till robbery, you know what I mean? Once he did that, and the feds came to him, he told them, "Well, I know about this murder." Basically, is what he said. You know what I mean? And that's how this all got. This is how I ended up in this.
Whoa, so the nigga did some criminal shit and then try to use you as like a pawn.
As a bargaining chip to get the time, you know what I mean, to get out early.
Damn.
And so that's how that happened. You know what I mean? 3 years later, I ended up going to trial for it in 2003. Got found guilty. And in 2006, my Missouri case was officially overturned and dismissed. These people came and got me. I've been over here ever since.
Missouri ain't even tripping, but Kansas on the nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
They say Kansas the worst place to get locked up at. So.
It is. They don't like to honor their own laws or nothing. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, I seen that. They had that one dude that was locked up for no reason. Then when he got out, they didn't want to give him his money that they owed him.
Yeah, for locking him up for being innocent.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So this is why I'm in a fight for my life. I'm public to see what's really going on. It ain't no isolated incident. You know what I mean? Just like Mark McIntyre and you know what I mean? And JoJo, them fellas that was free, the Bledsoe cat.
Yeah.
That was innocent, that's been free, you know what I mean? They weren't the only ones. There's several more of us over here that actually had nothing to do with what you're here for. You know what I mean? It's not this is the Kansas system.
Yeah, it's dirty as fuck. They got this one cop that's been in the news for some years now that they ain't did nothing to.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? I'm gonna shine light on this, you know, and I'm gonna bring it to their attention.
Right.
I'm really innocent. I got just plenty of stuff to show that I didn't receive a fair trial to prove to my innocence. They never called my alibi witness, and they was okay with that.
So what happened when you went to appeals court?
They keep denying it. I mean, well, I've had 2 evidentiary hearings. One for alibi witness, This board lawyer that I had, he came in and said that he lied, talking about that he talked to my ex-wife and that she told him that she was going to testify. She didn't remember if I was at home or not. So she came to the hearing and she testified that she never talked to this guy. She would have came and testified that I was at home with her. And the judge said he believed the lawyer of my ex-wife. So the appeals court upheld that. And then with the newly discovered evidence with Corey Shannon, with him saying that Clem's mother told him that she didn't see me, they trying to say that I'm basically, I could have found that at any time. You know what I mean? I'm in prison. He was in prison. You know what I mean? There's no way I could have knew this, but that's what they're saying. So they're trying not to honor it, basically.
Man, that's fucked up. They trying to link you in any way they can.
Any way they can. And so the bondsman, he's made videotape statement. He made a videotape statement, and he signed affidavit saying that his testimony wasn't truthful. It wasn't reliable. He's done that a couple of occasions. They're not honoring that either. I mean, so it's a struggle, but the fight must continue.
They treating you like a nigga for real.
Yeah, like for real. Like they just not. Like, they trying to. I think it's something. It's crazy because it's almost like it's sins of my father, because my father did 15 years for killing a police officer, and I ain't been having no, you know what I mean? They just been harassing me ever since I've been old enough to come to jail, and this is just so happened to be what they can pre-catch me and stick, you know what I mean? To get the stick. So it's crazy that the thing I didn't do, I'm in prison for.
Yeah, like a personal vendetta against you.
Exactly. That's what it's like.
Whoa. That's nuts, man.
Yeah, so this is where we at, you know what I mean? And I tell you, I appreciate you for helping me get this out there to the masses, so, you know what I mean, let them see. And, you know what I mean, if this thing happened to me, I'm not saying I'm no angel or nothing, but I'm not a murderer. I didn't kill this cat, you know what I mean? I ain't had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, ain't nobody perfect, but shit, should no man be sitting down for his whole life for some shit he ain't did?
Exactly. That's my point, you know what I mean? That's my point. You know what I mean? I admit that, you know what I mean, what I did, you know what I mean, it was self-defense. I was in the drugs in Missouri, you know what I mean? That's what I went to prison for. And it was self-defense, you know what I mean? But that's how it ended up. You know what I mean? I don't make no excuses for that. But for murder, I didn't do this, so, for me.
Yeah.
So.
Damn, that's cold.
Yeah, so I'm going to continue whatever that I can and bring light to this situation.
Yeah, maybe we find a new legal team that'll pick it up. And
I'll do something. I'm looking into new investigators and, you know what I mean? Doing what's necessary.
So the prosecutor, is this a dirty prosecutor, or are they known for some other bullshit, or is this?
The thing is, they whole little system up there in Johnson County, they switched it up. Like the prosecutor's no longer a prosecutor. The judge, he's no longer a judge. You know what I mean? So it's I just really need to get to the bottom of it. So I'm working on hiring another investigator to really dig. You know what I mean? There's no way you can make me believe that they can convict an innocent man and keep him, you know what I mean, in prison, denying his appeals, and you haven't done nothing shady. It's impossible.
Right.
It's impossible. There's no way you did this without doing anything shady. So I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's widespread. That's why Kansas been in the news for this cool stuff.
Right. They got Jay-Z over here trying to sue the state for this shit.
Exactly, because they're not right. It's clear. You know what I mean? They're not right.
On the sidewalk to the cops. gave him 12 months unsupervised probation. So we got Judge Lewis, who's corrupt down there, and you got the city attorney, who's corrupt down there, who was standing up for the cops.
Yeah.
It's a dirty world.
And they get.
We got to start standing up. They're going to take our First Amendment right.
Yeah, because that's the first thing to go.
Once they take our first one, everything falls in like dominoes.
Like dominoes, they're coming at you.
That's right.
Yeah, they say.
Yeah, we gotta get you on them lists to get released, man.
That's what I know. That's definitely what I know.
Yeah. I'm quite sure you got support from the neighborhood and the family and all, right?
Yeah, I really do. So now it's time. It's time to make some noise, like a lot of noise. So, because I tried it that way. I tried it the legal way. They not, like I said, they not honoring their own laws. Their system is broke. It's corrupt. So I gotta make noise. I have no choice. They need no alternative. I gotta make noise.
Right. That's the only way they gonna hear you.
Yeah, because one fact that would never change in this case is the fact that I'm innocent. There's nothing they can do to change that fact. Nothing. There's nothing they can do. Come up with absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm okay with making noise. Let them do what they can come up with whatever they want to come up, whatever lies, fabrications, or whatever. It'll never change the fact that I'm actually innocent.